The perfect time to improve the look of your home and its curb appeal. But what can you do with just 2 days and only $1,000? Home improvement expert Danny Lipford joins us from a home in Mobile, Alabama to give us a few ideas. Good morning, Danny.
Hey, good morning. And we actually were at a home, but we got so much rain hit us, we moved back into my modest little shop.
Oh, your modest little shop. Well, I'm sure it's not really modest, but it's probably where all your tools are. So tell us around those tools, what can we really do to add to that front door appeal, that curb appeal in such limited time and with limited money?
Well, you know, when you think about 2 days, you think about going out on Friday afternoon, buying the materials that you need, and then working with your family on Saturday and Sunday. And then Sunday afternoon, you can all feel really good at the way you've improved the front of the house. And recently, we did a project where we were able to really change the look of the outside of the home considerably because it did need a little bit of help. It was pretty old, and we did some changes there with redoing the driveway, redoing the front door, some of the ironwork, just kind of modernizing it a little bit by installing vinyl, a special type of vinyl siding, simulated shake in the eave area, which really improved the look of it considerably, and then accented the front of the house with some vinyl shutters. And any time that you can wrap any part of the exterior of your home with vinyl will lead you to a much more low maintenance way of going about it. And if you're doing a project, Royal Building Products has this great siding they just introduced called Estate. I mean, the simulation of the wood grain is so good, and it's again very low maintenance, and it's built in such a way with a teardrop design that it makes it very, very strong. It won't warp or bend or crack in any way, and it'll withstand up to 180-mile-per-hour winds. So it's not the vinyl siding of 10 or 15 years ago. This is really a great way to add to your house. And like I say, low maintenance. All you need to do is just a little bit of cleaning from time to time.
Well, speaking of cleaning, spring gets us in the mood to really clean things down and get rid of that winter wear. What do you recommend for cleaning?
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, the main thing is just to clean on a regular basis. Of course, you know, with the winter time, we've had to kind of put off a little bit of the cleaning, but I'll tell you, the same homeowners that we were working with on this recent project, we introduced them to a really neat cleaning device from Hyde called the Pivot Pro Water Wand, and she absolutely loved it. She was able to mix the cleaner in her little container, and then she was able to spray it right on. Several different attachments that are very adjustable to line up, just to make it very easy when you're using that elbow grease so that you don't end up with a lot of cramps. Even a microfiber type attachment to clean all of the windows. Nobody wants to clean windows. You also can use it to clean any of your car or your boat or anything else. And it's a really cool device, and it has this adjustable nozzle on it and all of the different attachments from a nylon brush to a sulfur brush to the microfiber. But check this one out, Sonia. I really like this because this will allow you to clean in the area between your deck boards, clean all of that debris out, and you can even wrap it like this in an L shape to clean all the way around your spindles or your balusters on your deck. I've never seen anything quite like this, and what a cool little assortment of tools here that cost less than $50 and can clean anything around your house.
That's great. I like the price point too. Speaking of inexpensive things, I mean, when I really want to improve the look, but I don't have a lot of money that I want to spend, what are some quick, easy ways that are very cost-effective to improve the look of my house?
Well, it's good to, you know, to step back to the curb and really look at some of the eyesores you may have in the front of your house. It may need that you needed maybe some new new numbers on the front of the house, or maybe a new mailbox, or maybe a new light. But on this project we did recently, we found, to me, it just really bothered me, the foundation and how they had just blocks. It just not very attractive. So we found just some very inexpensive vents. They were only $2 a piece, aluminum vents. We glued them right over the existing vents so that we didn't interfere with any of the important crawl space ventilation. And then we used a construction adhesive from Titebond. I use a lot of heavy-duty construction adhesive. Then when we painted it with the same brown color that our siding that we installed, boy, it tied it all together and just made the house look so much better. And when you're doing any painting outside, very good way of improving your curb appeal. Make sure that you use the right caulk and the right sealant. And if you have anything that needs some repairs, or maybe you're building a little furniture for your deck, then remember the legendary Titebond wood glue can help you make that last and really make it a lot stronger.
Excellent. I've got a project that I need some of that wood glue for right now. In our last 30 seconds, tell us about plants. Should we plant a lot of things?
Hey,
what do you recommend?
Well, I'll tell you what's fun is to get the family involved, and that's what these homeowners did. They loaded up the whole family, headed down to the nursery, allowed the kids to buy a few plants on their own. They all came back and planted everything out, put the mulch in, and I guarantee you those kids will really appreciate growing those plants, watering the plants, and watching all of that hard work come to fruition. It really is good, and we have a lot more information for you, Sonia, on our website at todayshomeowner.com.
Thanks so much, Danny. I feel energized. I feel like I want to get out to the hardware store and get going.
Hey, get out there this weekend and get it done.
Thanks so much. More Let's Talk Live's coming up. Stick with us right here.